A good idea.
Hey guys, it's Kiss and welcome back to my channel where we play games that scare the pants off us and then we talk about it.
This is brighter than my future.
This week we played another short horror game called From the Darkness, and we're going to lay it all out and we're going to rate the game in the following categories: gore, the story, and the jump scares. But before we get into that, if you love horror as much as I do and you are enjoying yourself here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
What's the point of hiding under the bed?
We are going into my favorite category first because for some reason it thrills me to get scared. Don't ask, I really don't know. But this game definitely had some creepy moments and definitely a couple unexpected ones. This game had a really great way of making me feel almost comfortable and then smacking me with a scare. I wasn't expecting most of them. I honestly can't think of any one that I was expecting outright. There was a moment near the end where everything goes red and people are standing everywhere and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. But then, like I said, the unexpected happened.
Listen, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
I thought the scares were really well done for such a short game. We are going to give the jump scares a 6 out of 10.
No one judged me that I just jumped at a light.
Next, we are going to get into the gore. Not a ton, but some notable mentions. We find a body in the bathroom where we have to yank some teeth out, and that was pretty gruesome. Prior to that, we find a body in the wall, and in the oven there are some body parts, including a finger we need for a puzzle. This puzzle itself was pretty brutal. We had to combine an eye, some teeth, and a finger, and then insert it into the eye hole. Gross. Some blood on the walls throughout the game, and what looks like the inside of a body in some of the doorways and elevators. Gore is getting a 6 out of 10. Last but never least, we're going to talk about the story. I'm going to be really honest with you guys, I wasn't that impressed with the story. It started out okay. We play a man going to his grandfather's abandoned apartment in search of the family album. When we get there, we are greeted with a mysterious note about loud noises in an apartment that clearly has some electrical issues. We also see a missing person sign, which is important later. As we wander the hallway looking for the album, weird things start to happen. Lights go off randomly, doors open by themselves, and someone with asthma is hanging out in that mysterious room to the left.
Missing part, no light. That guy needs an inhaler.
We learn there is something in the apartment that doesn't like light, which that's good because there isn't much in the apartment to begin with. And also the album seems to be locked in a weird cupboard. When we do get our hands on the album, things get even stranger. We find a chair in that left side room with writing on the walls which tells us there are voices in the dark. I will admit this mechanic was pretty cool. When you turn off your light, there will be a voice that leads you to a blood spot in the living room and to the body in the wall. We eventually find some candles and light up the apartment and we are able to leave. Or are we? So as far as I can gather, our dearly beloved grandfather was a killer. That's what I got out of it, and he was hiding the bodies within the apartment after dismembering and cooking the good parts, of course. Remember this guy? He matched the description on that missing persons poster we see. So our grandfather was a monster, which leads me to believe the giant entity roaming around the apartment is our grandfather, and the people we saw in the apartment at the end were his victims. I'm also pretty sure, like 95% sure, that we are dead. Someone, maybe our grandfather, killed us. And I say this because after we take the doll's eye, if you look into the mirror, you can clearly see us with an axe in our back, and the doll is glaring at us.
Is that me?
Also, at the end of the game, when we try to leave, we get this. Again, I think the story maybe needed a bit more detail in it. I just needed more from it. I didn't like trying to guess what was happening, and it just didn't feel cohesive. The story is getting a 5 out of 10. All in all, not a bad game for a small studio. I think we can expect really amazing things from them in the future. If you like horror games that are running and hiding with a bit more danger like Amnesia, this probably won't be as fun for you. However, if you are like me and really enjoy like walking horror simulator games, you will really enjoy this. Again, I really like these shorter games because it never gets predictable and I stay engaged and scared the whole time. Overall, we are giving From the Darkness a 3 out of 5 kisses. That is all for us this week. Make sure you join us on Thursdays and Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, where we will be playing, of course, more horror games, but at least we can get scared together. Also, again, if you enjoyed the video and love all things horror and scary, please like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Do I have to go up 20 flights of stairs? That's crazy.